Hi, mothers. Come, come here. Let me tell you something. A lot of people ask me, how do you manage your time with your work, with your family, with everything? I'm not working, I'm jobless. I am stay-at-home mom, like every other stay-at-home mom. Okay. So how do I manage my timing with my kids? It is very tedious and taxing situation that you have to stay home with them without any help because you guys know people who doesn't live in our God's own country, you don't have any help. Even if you have help, it's really like they come and go. It's not sustainable. It's not like you have help 24/7. Somebody has to go in and come in. So you deal with your shit, right? You deal with your thing because you are the one that started your life and wants to be a mother, right? Nobody forced you to be a mother, so you have to keep up with that. So how do you manage your time? Number we have to build a routine with your kids. To be honest, it is not easy to build a routine, but it is easy to build a routine. Building a routine means we build a routine from when they were a child. I started building a routine with my kids when they were 5 months old. This was story for another day. But let me tell you, you see those little efforts you make to build routine with them. You will think it's not working, but my dear, come back in the next 6 months. It is something that you would thank yourself for. I started building routine when my kids were 5 years, as I mentioned earlier. But right now, I see the benefits of it because right now, most of them are independent. I don't even like need to say a lot before they do what I ask them to do. It is something very good. Routine is very good. Try building a routine with your kids. Some people say, "Hey, I have to feed my child. I have to shower them. I have to." At what age? If you have a 7-year-old child, do you still need to shower that boy or girl? Do you still need to feed that child? You don't have to feed them. They have to feed them. Even as that, some 2-year-old babies started feeding. If a year and 6 months, a child should be able to feed themselves. Not all of them. I'm not trying generalizing, but I'm trying to say if your child, if you can teach them how to do that, teach them. Do not baby feed your child every time. Sometimes we mothers we are so emotional that we want our child to be beside us every time. Yes, we are mothers. We carry them for 9 months. I agree with you, but there are sometimes you need to be firm with them. Learning independence is one of the best things they can do for themselves because it will help them even when when they go to school, they will be independent. I see a lot of kids when they bring them to school at grade one, they'll be crying, I want to go back home. No, that is not training. At grade one, your child should be able to pack their school bag and say, okay, mommy, I will see you again. Bye, see you when I come back. That is what a grade one child should be able to do. I'm not trying to say it's applicable to all children, but that should be what is obtainable. Some child might have some challenges, that is fine. That one we know is a challenge. But if your child does not have any challenge, your child should be able to do that and get ready for school. Remember, babysitting a child or baby feeding a child who's supposed to have gone through a particular milestone is not motherhood, is not training. It is called babysitting. And we should all sit up to make our child to face the world, even when you feel it's hard for them, because independence is one of the best things you can do for your children. And I will see you again. Bye.